subscribe to my channel Making Impossible and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any one of my upcoming videos. Yo, what's up friends? I'm Shulazari and welcome back to Making Impossible, the channel that teaches you how to make the impossible and be the smartest person in the room. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you the haunted deck card trick. There were many people who have been requesting this trick for a long time, and finally I'm making this trick. Not just because of requests, but because of the fact that I do it in a different way than the others. So the way that I'm going to show you is more easier, more natural and more safer way for the gimmicks that you're going to use, because in that way you're not going to break your gimmicks and they will have a longer lifetime. And I know a lot of you know how this trick is done, so you might also know what I'm talking about when I'm saying the word gimmick or utility devices. So in today's video you're going to learn how to do this trick as well as how to use this gimmicks the safer way, and I hope you'll be enjoying this tutorial. So without any further ado, let's start our today's video. This week's Instagram feature goes to Suman Malik. Follow him on Instagram. Link will be given in the video description. I'll feature one lucky Instagram user every Monday in my Smack That Monday episodes. If you want your Instagram profile or page to be featured in my next Smack That Monday episode, follow the simple steps that are given in the video description. So now, let's continue. Okay guys, here's the performance of this card trick. Now as you can see over here, I have this deck of cards completely mixed up, right? And I'm just going to shuffle these cards in front of you one more time so that you don't suspect me of arranging these cards in any kind of order or something like that. And after that, you're going to select one random playing card from amongst these cards. And let's say you're going to select this one, the 8 of spades. So make sure you remember this card, the 8 of spades, because that is your selection. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take your card, take back the spectator's card, and I'm just going to put it face down somewhere back inside the deck of cards, okay? And after that, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to keep the deck right over there, just like that. And as you can see, my hand is totally empty. I'm just going to use my magical powers, and I'm not going to touch the deck of cards. I'll just use my magical powers to move the top part of the deck and then bring out one card from the center. And that card is none other than the selection, the spectator's selected card, the 8 of spades. So that's what the card trick looks like. Let's see how you can do this card trick. Okay guys, this is how this trick is done. So for doing this trick, you're obviously going to need an invisible stretchable loop. Otherwise you won't be able to move this deck of cards without touching them. So at this point, I'm wearing the invisible stretchable loop right around my hand, just like that. If you don't know how to wear these loops, and if you don't know how to use it, I have a tutorial for it, and the link to that tutorial will be given in the description box as well as in the card. So make sure you check that out if you need to, because this card trick is based totally on the use of loops. If you don't know how to use it properly, you won't be able to do this card trick. You might break your loop, and for that reason, just go and check that out for your safety. So at first, you're just going to use this loop. You're going to wear this loop around your hand as I showed you in that tutorial, and then you're going to use a deck of cards. Now the deck of cards that you're going to use must be brand new, or might be almost brand new, okay? That's because when the cards are almost brand new, they are very slippery. They have low friction between them, and it will be easy for you to move those cards with the loop without breaking the loop. Because of less friction, the cards won't stick much to each other, and it will be easier for you to move the cards. So you're going to use a deck of cards which has less friction. Now let's say if you have a deck of cards which has a little bit of friction in it, then you can free up the friction by doing these two moves. You're going to hold the deck of cards just like that, and then you're going to use this thumb to riffle upside the back side of the cards, and then you're going to use this thumb to riffle downwards the side of the deck, just like that. And when you do that, the cards will be completely free of friction, and you can see that they are moving very easily from each other, okay? So all you're going to do is, you're going to do that two moves if you feel that moves are necessary in order to make these cards a little bit frictionless. So all you're going to do is, at this point, after doing all this stuff, you can shuffle this deck of cards, and then you're going to ask your spectator to select a random playing card, and you're going to spread this deck of cards, and the spectator is going to take a card from the spread. Now at this point, when he or she looks at the playing card, all you're going to do is, you're secretly going to use your middle finger or your index finger to take the loop from that point and you're going to wrap it around the center of the deck. Okay, the loop is right now running from my hand around the center of the deck, just like that. It is coming back from over here and going to my hand. So right now this entire deck of cards is inside the loop of my hand. Okay, now at this point what I'm going to do is, after the spectator sees the playing card, I'm just going to take the playing card back. Okay, without seeing it, I'm just going to take it back, and then I'm just going to push it inside the deck of cards. I'm going to push it somewhere near the top so that there is less amount of cards on top of it. I'm just going to push it somewhere near the top inside the deck of cards, and I'm just going to push it from this direction because the loop is going from this direction. So if I push this card from this direction, this card is going to take the loop along with it inside. Okay, and then after that there is the important move that I do, that is I take this deck of cards and I spin it just like that. And as I spin the deck of cards, the entire deck of cards is freed from the loop. Only the card that the spectator selected is now inside the loop. So right now over here, as you can see, all these cards are free from the loop, and you can keep this deck of cards easily over here. And all you need to do at this point is you're just going to feel the loop wherever the loop is. I can feel the loop is running from here to the card and back over here. So I'm just going to use my hands just like that. I'll make magical gestures and use my this thumb to take the loop that is running from here. Okay, so one more time, I think I went out of the camera's view. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make magical gestures and come over here and use this thumb, and I'm just going to take the loop that is passing from here to the card that is selected by the spectators. So I'm just going to take my thumb, put it over here inside the loop, and then as I pull the loop right this side, you can see the cards that are above the spectator selected card, they actually move this side. Okay, and after these cards fall, I just open up my thumb and the loop snaps back from my thumb to over here. And then what I do is I pull my hand this side, and because I pull my hand this side, and since this card was inside the loop, right now it's not. Since this card was inside the loop, it came outside, and this should be none other than the spectator's card, because of the twist, the spectator's card has went inside the loop. And after the spectator's card comes over this side, since this card got tilted, because of this tilt, the loop snapped back from the card to my hand. Okay, so right now the loop is running from over here to here. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this card, turn it over and show it to the spectator and show them that I have found out their selected card without even touching the deck of cards. So that's how this trick is done. And yeah, I twisted the deck of cards at the last moment for one reason, because I wanted this card to be in the loop, not the rest of the cards. And when only this card is in the loop becomes more stretchable, and that's how it prevents itself from breaking and lasts longer than the other loops. If you perform the other way with all the deck of cards inside the loop, then you might break the loop. So for that reason, I twisted the deck of cards so that this card stays in the loop except for the other cards, and I can easily move the other cards away and pull this card out without the fear of breaking the loop. So that's it for the tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did so, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Shoelazadi. Also, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section for that, and don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Visibility Savage channel. I post entertaining videos and gameplays over there, and the link to the channel will be given right in the description box as well as in the cards. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button of this channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss my upcoming videos and my future Smack That Monday episodes. Peace!